guys, it's Charles. We're in WINDSPIRITSHOP, and today we're really excited. We're going to look at the Ezzy Flight Wing. It is the first version of this wing, and for those who don't know Ezzy, it's a windsurf brand that's been making windsurf sails for decades and mast. And we've been working with Ezzy for many years. We're basically the main distributor here in Canada. So we like their products, we like the quality and the durability of their products. So let's have a look at this wing right now. So the wing comes in different sizes, 2.2, 2.8, 3.5, 4.0, 4.5, 5.0, 5.5, and 6.0. So you got them all, you got all the sizes. So the first thing that we looked at is obviously the handles. So the wing has rigid handles, two handles basically that are attached with like pretty big screws on the center strut. And the first handle has a little bit of angle there at the front, and the other one is pretty flat. The other thing is that leading edge handle. So it's, I would say, pretty much rigid, but it's not rigid like plastic or carbon. So it's not going to break your board as you're like climbing on your board, for example, but it still have that nice rigidity. The other thing that we can see down there on the trailing edge of the canopy is the battens. So there's like 4 battens on each side of the central strut, so 8 battens, and they're rigid battens. And we looked at the profile of the wing. The wing has a nice V shape. We decided to test the wing last weekend, and I had a chance to ride quite a bit that 3.5 in different conditions. And the first thing right away what I like is the grip on the handle. It's a nice grip. The diameter of the handle is just perfect, to be honest, and they're round, so really comfortable. And that a little angle there at the front handle is so sweet. I really like that. As you're like going down as well, you can use this instead of the leading edge handle to like free fly your wing. But this handle is nice as well. You know, it's, like I said, pretty rigid, so it gives you good control as you're like going down the swell. And now the feeling of this wing, you know, the first thing I do when I'm testing a wing is basically I try to go as fast as possible, and then I go for a hillside tack. And this wing felt so good. It's so easy to like drive into the wind, and I would say it's one of the wing that I felt like, okay, this is like on point. They really got it on point for this wing. It tacks super easily. It's super easy to jibe and to flip around as you're going towards the other direction. The canopy, that's one thing that I felt and I really like. Super stiff canopy, so great for pumping up the foil. It's got quite a bit of profile, so it won't give you, the most power for pumping. But when you're up on foil, this wing is fast. And especially when you're going upwind, it's really fast when you're going a couple degrees into the wind. And in gusty conditions or in strong winds, this wing has a incredible range with the 4 battens, the 4 rigid battens on each side. So with the 8 battens, this is like one of the most stable wing, and it is so quiet. You're never gonna hear a single noise with this canopy tension and with those battens on the trailing edge. So really great wing, awesome for first version for Ezzy. And if you guys have more questions about Ezzy wing, let us know in the comments down below. You'll see us on the water. If not, visit us at windspirit.ca.